What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is how can you turn your car from liability into an asset. So the way you can turn your car into an asset, if you can actually make some money with your car. Because if you just drive around with your car and not do anything, your car is basically a liability for you. It just takes away money from your pocket. In order to become an asset, you have to start actually earning some money with your car. And two very easy, very well-known ways nowadays, 2022, how you can do that is by start driving for Uber, Lyft, or you can start renting your car with TURO. So earlier this year, I told you guys that I'm gonna try both apps, and since I already did it, I can pretty much share my experience. What are the cons and what are the perks of each of those apps? So first of all, I did sign up for Uber. So signing up for Uber is pretty easy. First of all, you gotta submit your proof of insurance, submit your car and submit your documents like driving license. And once that background check kind of gets you approved, probably in a couple of days, maybe 3 days, you can pretty much start driving for Uber. Driving is pretty easy way to make some money. One thing I can tell you, with Uber, you can make pretty good money, somewhere between 25 and 35 bucks an hour. But one thing is for sure, you won't get rich by driving for Uber. Why is that? Because you cannot scale. Saying that, I mean, you need your car and you yourself to be in that car driving around the city, right? The thing is, you can actually make a business of that. You're basically giving yourself a job. And if you want a job, you can get that job pretty much everywhere, right? But driving for Uber, if you pretty much drive between 40 and 50 hours a week, yeah, that will be a pretty significant amount of money. You can make somewhere between 900 and 1500 bucks a week, which is not bad. All you have to do is, if you want to increase that hourly rate that you're gonna get paid by driving, is by wisely picking the times of the day when you get to drive, because not every time and every hour of the day is the same demand for Uber rides. So there is a simple stats in the Uber app where you can go in and take a look, and that pretty much tells you what were the earnings the last week at the same time, and you can determine whether you should drive that time or not. But like I said, it's a pretty good way you can make money. No one's telling you what to do. You pick your own hours, and it's a lot of freedom, right? You meet a lot of people, and but you put a lot of miles on your car, so depreciation of your car is still gonna be significant. Now when it comes to TURO, that's a different business model. I mean, for sure you can make more money by driving for Uber, but the reason is, the difference is you cannot scale when you drive for Uber. By saying that, I mean, you need one car, you need one person, that's you, that you're gonna be driving that car. And of course you're gonna make more money per week if you just drive around the city, right? But you cannot scale. Saying that, I mean, you cannot make more units. You can make more units of yourself so you can drive around the city, right? You gotta have someone driving those cars. And that's why the model of TURO, it's pretty much most like it looks like a business model, and it looks like more like a business. What I say when I mean sorry for that. What I mean when I say it's a business, by business I mean you can actually take out yourself physically, not being present in your business and you can still make money, right? Because in Uber you have to be always present, but with Turo you can sit around, you can do whatever you want. Someone else will be renting your car and your car will be bringing you some income, right? And then that's a very good way to kind of buy some car that you probably wouldn't necessarily be able to afford. Let's say, I mean, nowadays that's kind of a little bit more difficult because since the price of used cars went up so high due to a shortage of chip shortage. Now it's kind of return on investment ratio is kind of lower when it comes to Turo because the used cars are such a expensive equipment to buy right now. Now that's a different issue. But when it comes to a model like a business model, I think with Turo you can actually build a business around that platform. Now, when I say a platform, both of those two ways how you can make money, they are called platform business models. By saying that, I mean you don't actually have a business. So now I'm saying it's a business model. Now I say it's not a business. Why I say this? Because you are dependent on that platform. Let's say if the platform decides that you are no good, or for some reason you made a mistake and they decide that they're gonna delist your car, that's it. Your business is done. So it's not like you are 100% responsible and 100% liable for what you do. If someone else, it's like a third party approval for you to be involved in that business. Now, both of those, the same thing is it's with Amazon. I know a lot of people that have a multi-million-dollar businesses. They're very big sellers on Amazon, and for some reason, if the algorithm and Amazon decides that they are violated the rules or some rule, they can be delisted for from the platform for a couple of months, maybe 2 weeks. So it's the same thing with those two, with Uber and Turo. So it depends what you want. My final thing is, if you're dependent on one car and you have only one car, and if you wanna make some money, if you wanna bring food on your table, if you wanna pay your bills, then Uber probably is the better solution for you. But if you have a free car that you don't use every day and you don't need it every day, or if you want to buy a car that probably by renting it is gonna pay off itself and you'll be able to drive for the rest of the month for free, now that's a different thing. So if I was able to help you guys determine what would you do and what you should do, I'm glad. Please like, please subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next one. Thank you.